Welcome to One-on-One with Jimmy Olsen.
Joining me is David Bush. He's with Extraordinary Health Coaching. So you are an extraordinary health coach. Is that kind of what it is?
Yeah, extraordinary. The word extraordinary is actually going above and beyond what's usual, regular, and customary. So we get people off the couch, get them back into the game of life and health, and get them moving and grooving towards a healthier lifestyle.
So you make them extraordinary.
Extraordinary health, baby, all the way.
So what all is it that you deal with? So, it's health coaching. So are we talking health, motivation, personal training, and what all is it that you do?
Yeah, really, Jimmy, it's about helping people to really get excited about living a healthier lifestyle and helping them to find that excitement as it pertains to them. Mm-hmm. We're not there to try to tell them to eat right and exercise like most people try to do, because obviously that's just a means to the end. Mm-hmm. We're really more about helping people to clarify what the end looks like. What does the desired outcome look like? If you're living the life that you really want to live, you're living an extraordinary life. You're going above and beyond what's usual, regular, and customary, which is the definition of the word extraordinary. Mm-hmm. What's that look like, Jimmy? And if we can end up finding out what that is, we can come back and build an action plan that includes eating right and eating healthy and exercising.
Well, right, because, like you said, that's always the outcome that you're looking forward, because as you're motivating yourself to get healthy, to have a better life, because it's not only for you personally, but it's for your family, for your friends. You're wanting to be here to be with them, to hang out with them. You're not wanting to end that anytime soon.
Right. Yeah, most people, if they knew the real cost, not the financial cost, that's aside from the idea of the emotional cost, the relationship cost. My mom, her dad died at the age of 16. She was only 16 years of age. Her dad died of heart disease, had a heart attack at the LA Coliseum at a Rams football game. Wow. I think a lot of guys can understand the idea that you're just out at a game and all of a sudden you're dead. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't because, one single choice. It was a matter of single choices compounded over time that led to a lifestyle that wasn't as healthy as he could have been. So we're not about trying to tell people doom and gloom, but there are some realities of being unhealthy.
Absolutely. So we're chatting with David Bush with Extraordinary Health Coaching. And with this being spring, so we're seeing more sunshine, which that's always a motivation on its own, right?
Right. Yeah, it sure warms our hearts. That's for sure.
feels a lot better, but it's kind of getting motivated, getting out there, getting re-engaged. One thing we know in the Midwest is the whole, the cabin fever, because you're kind of stuck inside, even though we're finding ourselves to find things to do even when it is cold, which is something, 20 years ago, we never thought of. Basically, once summer and all that was gone, you were in home and didn't get out for like 4 or 5 months and were going insane. But there's still ways to still get really involved with spring coming through.
Yeah, what I like to do is I like to challenge people to set a 28-day health goal, something that's realistic, something that's time-sensitive, obviously 28 days away. So it could be lose 10 pounds. It could be to exercise every day for 30 minutes. It could be, anything that's active that a person can do consistently, whether it's 3 days a week, 5 days a week. But, set a goal out there that's exciting, something that would be motivating to you to do the work, to make the choices, to back that up and to make it happen. And oftentimes a 28-day goal isn't that far away. People can actually say, yeah, I can do that for 28 days. I can give up eating such and such, or I can end up giving up drinking so much, and I can end up starting living a healthier lifestyle.
And even within that 28 days, doesn't that fall into like the healthier habit, to where if you're doing that for 28 days, now it's kind of a change. Wait a minute, I didn't really need it. You don't think about it. Now it becomes a habit for you.
Right. Yeah, you're definitely reinforcing good behavior, and you're breaking some of those unhealthy chains that kind of bind you to an unhealthy lifestyle. But, it's a lifetime journey. It's not 28 days and then it's easy. It's always going to be harder to live a healthier lifestyle than it is to live an unhealthier lifestyle because we live in America. Everywhere you turn, there's more to eat than there is to possibly burn off in a day. And if we can end up getting a person to think about it and say, every month I'm going to set a goal for something exciting, maybe we can keep them into the game of living a healthier life.
Fantastic. And we're going to be chatting with David, over the next several weeks and even longer of having these conversations about being motivated. And I know I'll probably even have stories that I'll talk about of things that I've done personally that I didn't think would do anything, but all of a sudden it's like, surprise, here you go. It's something different. So where can they find you online and to find out more about you, David?
Yeah, just go to ehealthcoaching.com. That's the letter E, the word health, and the word coaching, all as one word, .com.
You've been listening to One-on-One with Jimmy Olsen.